Walk around the compound, see some tigers, and maybe we'll hear a scream. Well, hello, Mr. Man. Oh, hello, other Mr. Man. Oh, interrupted by the first Mr. Man. BBs. They're getting mohawks. I can't believe how big they've gotten. Oh, no. And, yep, peeing right there. That's fun. And he's sniffing it. Ah, that's great. These animals are so majestic. They're just ethereal and majestic, and it's just something about them that really just kind of, it just kind of speaks to me on a spiritual level. Miss Banana. Hi, Miss Banana. Miss Savannah Banana. How are you? Oh, let's get this piece of grass out of the way. There we go. Ah, glorious. Glorious. And beautiful. It's a ray of sunshine. Ray of sunbeam. Seen a sunbeam of ray. My camera? My camera. My lens is fine. What does my shirt say? A little behind the scenes action, folks. Oh my gosh, Savannah, they're just little baby. You've been living across from these guys for many weeks. You got to get over it. Which actually, she has done so much better. I mean, so much better. Oh, well, hello. Hi, Luca. Yeah, you get along fine with Luca. He's not one of their kind. Tiger power. Hi, Luca. Luca Papuka. Mr. Luca. How many rabbits can you fit inside a webcast? I don't know, Luca. How many rabbits can you fit inside of a webcast? I think of something violent right now. There's violence and blood and mayhem and carnage everywhere. Okay, Luca. Looch Lou. Looch. Hi, beautiful. Hi, baby. How are you? Well, there. Hello. All of you big cat lovers out there, it's me, Derek, again. And welcome to another super spectacular, splendid, amazing episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Yeah, pulled it off, nailed it. Oh, you might as well just call me Wordsmith. Hi, Milo. No. Oh, I don't know what to talk about. I didn't come prepared. I didn't read any notes or anything like that. I just didn't have really anything to think about talking about as far as this webcast is concerned. Sass! But you have many things to say, Miss Sass Yumfrass. And that's a good thing. And I appreciate your feedback. That's always good. Let's get some grass around the compound. Let's get some grass around the compound. Oh, Luca. He laid down. It's so dumb. He laid down in a semi-cute fashion, and like my cuteness radar detection sensing equipment started to ping, and I was like, ah, cute, and it points me towards the direction of the cute. It's like it's a blessing and a curse to be so in tuned excuse me, with their cuteness. Sorry about that, folks. I know. My phone overheated again. It is such a pain. Oh, I'm kind of at a loss for words as far as trying to, like, you know, form any sort of coherency within thoughts, or actually having topics of things to really go on. I guess there's nothing really crazy that's I don't know, bugging me for the moment. There's always stuff that's bugging me. There's always stuff that's on my mind. Don't get me, I mean, it is. But sometimes it's nice just to kind of take a little bit of a break from that. And you know, like, your thoughts and your brain, it can be like a swarm of bees. Eco-modernism. What about the fall? What are they saying? I'm supposed to think on Instagram. Okay, whatever. What's the size of the pit that we have? Do we have to go? Maybe we have to talk about possibly getting another pit dug from a guy with a backhoe. We've got to make it to the work, and then there's family things, and so, which is fine. It's not. Well, this just stinks. I keep on overheating my phone, and I'm not really sure what the reason it is. I've downloaded cooling apps to help shut down background applications that were poorly designed that continue to run in the background. I mean, seriously, Flipagram. Seriously, you don't need to be running in the background. It's ridiculous. Come on, Flipagram, get your stuff together. There's no need. Oh, update your flips. Ugh. So, yeah. I also spidered my glass just the other day, so I wonder if that has something to do with it, possibly too. Maybe opening up the CPU a little bit more to the outside world. What do you say, Clyde? Well, you know, these S6s, they have a way of just kind of running hot regardless, so maybe a little bit of extra exposure is not necessarily helpful. I feel like I gotta, like, hold my hand, like, over the phone and, like, constantly keep it in the shade so that, oh goodness, I don't overheat. Oh, look, I found a topic of conversation. My stinking overheating phone. That's why you should switch over to Apple and iPhone. Oh, right when I was getting I was getting on a tangent, and she's like, he's distracted. It's a good time to pee on him. It's a good time as any to pee on him. I will take this opportunity because I am a little stink pot. I am a little pot of stink. And that is what I do as a stink pot. Hello. Hi, baby. You are very cute, although you can be just a little bit of a stink pot. Well, this is where I was for my little mini webcast. I was coming up into the upper section yesterday. I like that. That was really great. That was wonderful. You should do more of those. Well, this is like becoming just a string of mini webcasts because, again, I don't have a lot of topics to kind of talk about. And again, she's acting crazy. Oh my gosh, deja vu. Oh. So yeah. Oh, familiar face shout out. Familiar face shout out. Everyone is, like, leaning into their computers a little bit more now, like, who's he gonna say? This webcast, it goes to a Miss Leslie Brown. Yes, a familiar face, has messaged me numerous times, has talked about you know, her family and how she has got a special young lad at home and how some of the content has helped him very much. So, hi, Leslie. Everyone say hi. Oh my gosh, I'm fangirling. I'm a girl who fans. Ooh. Hi, Bonnie. Yeah, you're still cute. You're still very cute. Not gonna go over there. You're gonna pee on me though. Fool me once. Oh. Cassie, we lose to the squeaks all the time. Okay? Our squeaks, they keep on going overseas. Our squeaks go to China. We have to make our squeaks great again. We have to make our squeaks great again. Yes, my running mate. Milo, you're fired. Cassie, my vice president. That's a little segment we call impressions. This is so stupid. No, I mean, I know that I'm a generally, you know, I do these things in this content with like a somewhat purposeless kind of slant, but I definitely feel like it's more so this time around. I've got no direction. I've got no foundation. Raven. I was laying on the inside on last little mini webcast, and now I'm laying on the outside for this webcast. And this is what she does. Oh my gosh. I know that it doesn't, like, people were like, they were worried, and they were legitimately concerned, like, is she okay? She's fine. I'm going to tell you something right now. She is, like, she's so ridiculously relaxed these days. There's some cats who are more gluttonous of leisure than others, and Raven is one of them. And yeah, no, she's really digging the old vet center. People, they blow her kisses and they talk to her all the time, and she gets to sleep and she gets to go inside when she wants to, and she gets to be outside, and she's old and she can't get around. You know, she can't. It's difficult. She's not as spry as she used to be. The spirit is willing, you know, but the flesh is, of course, aged. Like a fine asparagus. If I were to do an impression of, I would probably break out. I should. A lot of you don't know of my Julia Child impression, where, yeah, you know, I go for obscure ones. Yes, of course. Mrs. Zubiri, whenever you're making food for Zubiri, you must make sure to add quite a bit of butter into the recipe. Yes. I'm a very large woman. I was 6'9". It was very, very big. Whenever I would have guests on my show, we had to cut a recess into the floor so that I would appear somewhat normal standing next to them. Those were good times. Would you care for some fondue? And then there's probably a bunch of young Pride members like, who is that? He's just talking silly. Tee-hee-hee. Some of the older ones, you're like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Savannah, I think we need to put a little bit of butter in your eye. We need to make sure that we're braising the pan with lots of butter. Do the entire webcast like this, Derek, please. Just the next webcast, just do Julia Childs the entire webcast, and you will be my favorite person ever. No, I'm not gonna do it. Then it won't be as a special. And here's the thing, if like people, that's the stupid thing about this, is that it's like people are probably be like, that was funny, that was great, do some more of that. And like it's gonna mean, okay, now I have to watch Julia Child clips on YouTube to like better get her mannerisms and like some of the things that she says. Bon appetit. Yeah, no, I used to watch Cooking with Jacques and Julia on PBS, like Sunday mornings, Saturday mornings. Used to watch, yeah, there was like a Saturday morning ritual back in the day with my mom. We used to watch, Cooking with Jacques and Julia, and then Victory Garden was on, and then sometimes we would try to catch an episode of Mystery Science Theater 3000. It was great. Great times. Had that going for a while. Maybe a little bit of Antique Roadshow. Oh, flame in response, a stinky face. That's what I think of, when I see the stinky face. This is so stupid. This webcast is ridiculous. Oh, why are you guys even subscribed? I can't bring you solid content. It's just madness. It's all over the place. It's everywhere. Hi. Ooh. Ooh. I was like thinking about some different things I could put online, because I don't know if you know this about me, kind of a big deal. I was voted most valuable bass in my high school choir 3 years in a row. I mean, yeah, not gonna not meaning to toot my own horn, but the toot toot, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was going to, hi Kate. I was gonna do like one of those stupid things where I like was holding my plaques, my trophies, and then it was going to be one of those things where like real men go for these trophies, not these trophies, and then like have a picture of Wally. It was just going to be kind of dumb, but then it's like I have to kind of explain like those are my high school choir trophies because they're plaques and you can't really see close, and then it might not be a good joke. People might get lost on it, but maybe like in telling it I can like salvage some of the comedic elements. What? Oh boy, yeah, I did choir, did band, all that stuff. I did vocal jazz. Oh, vocal jazz. Thought it was so badass. Because I had a desire for, to get like attention and to perform and to be dramatic and, get and entertain. I loved entertaining people. I thought that was great, but I come from a small town, so not too many opportunities. It's not like there's like the school, Juilliard acting and all that fun stuff, right up the road. So, being able to be in like Guys and Dolls. Oh my gosh, yeah. Getting lead parts in musicals. Yeah, it's Billy's badass. What are you talking about? Vocal jazz. You don't even know. Oh no. Oh gosh. And it's like, here's the thing. I'm very proud of like being in it because we're actually a fairly good group. We got to sing in New York a couple times. That was cool. But from our small town in Wisconsin, got invited to sing in New York. Oh my gosh. But I remember my thoughts on it, this is way, and I'm not saying it's not cool to a certain degree, but it doesn't have that same badass factor that I kind of maybe put onto it at the time when I was in high school. And don't get me wrong, I was also varsity wrestling and football, which is like a weird thing because I was like a starting defensive lineman. I did all that types of stuff as well. I did all sorts of different things. Yeah, I was a busy boy. But it was one of those things where, to the band kids, I could definitely be more labeled as like kind of a jockish kind of guy. And then, to like in the locker rooms, I would be kind of, I would be viewed at not necessarily as I was definitely not a jock, maybe a little bit more of an artistic band boy. So yeah, I didn't have really a place. I was everyone's friend and no one's friend at the same time. No, no, that's melodramatic and douchey. Hi, baby. Vocal jazz. Yeah, a lot of that. Stuff. Yeah. Man, the crowd's really feeling it tonight. I know. It's like, I don't know, like, that part, it's kind of, I don't know, like, me telling it right now, like, even though I'm by myself, I know I'm speaking to a lot of people, it's kind of embarrassing. This, again, I'm very proud of the achievement, but just how, yeah, like, it was kind of like a, there was a little bit of nerdishness, not to that activity, but just to my view, I guess, of it. And, you know, we're all a little bit douchey when we're teenagers. We just are. And I look back on some of that stuff and it's like, oh gosh, I want to just like put my head under a sheet. I just want to be like, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Oh no. Hey fella, I was in vocal jazz. Oh my gosh. I'm a big shot. Oh boy, this webcast is just going off the rails right now. It's like I can't. It's hard for me to. I'm getting kind of just like goofy. I'm getting kind of silly at this point. You having some water? Yeah, that's some good stuff, isn't it? H2O hydrates you, gets all your cells with more water in them. See, look at this. I'm doping it up right now. Just everything that's coming out of my mouth. Oh, all right. Well, tonight's feed night. Got to feed some cats. Cooling down. Happy times. Happy times. Hey, buddy. Be on the defensive line, like looking at the quarterback. Hey, fella, I'm gonna be sacking you tonight. And and don't get me wrong, I was very aggressive. I was a crazy person on the football field. I had a lot of rage inside of me. Oh! And then but I had the rage that I needed to get out of me, like through, you know, like combat type sports. And then I wanted to satiate also the expressive part of me. Oh, Arch. Oh, Arch. You gonna get up and say hi? If you're not gonna get up and say hi, I'm gonna end the webcast. So, all right. Well, thank you folks for following along this far. This one was weird. But like, share, subscribe, you know, all of that stuff. I'll talk to you folks later, okay? Bye-bye.